What's up guys, Gemma here and back again for another video. Just ran into Tesco. There's people everywhere. And my auntie, I mean, we're going to go in. My auntie texted me the other day and she was in Tesco. It was a different Tesco. And she'd found some kind of bargain 3DS games. Ocarina of Time brand new for 14 quid. And Super Mario for 14 quid, I think. Now, what annoys me is every Tesco is different. So what I want to know are two things. One, if you're watching and you don't live in the United Kingdom, I want to know what your supermarket kind of day-to-day stores stuff having. Tag me on Twitter, just tag me. Like, I'm really interested in this stuff because I love seeing these types of videos when people go out and about to just random little places to look at what, if any, gaming bargains there are. And with it being Christmas, I suspect there's going to be a few more bits and bobs in here than usual. So we're going to take you guys with me. Retro Game is also out, so I actually need to pick that up. Might get a coffee as well. So let me know. And the second thing is, if you're in the UK, if you go to Tesco in the UK, what is your Tesco's like? You know, if you can't get to your local retro game store, if you can't get to your local game, this is kind of a last resort for me for game stuff, really. An absolute bottom of the barrel last resort, and I'm going here for the stuff, so I figured we'd take a look together. So guys, stick around, let's see what we get. I'm gonna catch you guys in there. We're gonna find Jess, get some retro gamer. Yeah, let's go. So before we dive into the gaming aisle, I had to come down here and get this month's edition of Retro Gamer magazine placed beautifully right here. And to my surprise, it had a 2018 awesome pixel art calendar. So that went straight into the basket. Needless to say, I always collect it nonetheless. And Todd, if you are watching, well done for making it into Collector's Corner. Todd's my friend from Australia. Now we've both made it into an issue of Retro Gamer magazine. So congratulations to Todd. Now diving into the aisle where all the games are, I wanted to show you guys the Xbox stuff first, because personally for me in my local Tesco, and we will visit two Tesco's, believe it or not, in this video, I found that they have a lot more Xbox One stuff compared to PlayStation 4. Now depending on what your preferences are, this may suit you, this may not suit you, but particularly with things like headsets, controllers, these for example are like mini Xbox controllers, which I've never seen before. I was absolutely floored at this. Not a bad price either for £25, I believe they were wired, and then some really kind of basic base model Turtle Beach headsets, which nothing really to shout about. That's why I didn't want to kind of zoom in too much. But like I said in the introduction, what I want to know is one of two things. One, like I said, if you're in the US, what is your local Target, Walmart like for gaming stuff? For me, Tesco's is a last resort. So let me know from North America. And some of these prices, by the way, are an absolute rip-off. Look at that, Dead Rising 4 for 42 quid. Are you kidding me? And the second thing, UK people, what is your Tesco's like? Now for me, this is bottom of the barrel stuff. I think we're getting ripped off here. Some of these prices are astronomical, and you're going to see some ridiculous disparities in some of the games between the next Tesco that we will visit later on in the video. Now, straight off the bat, I personally feel that there's more green in this aisle than blue. Again, not a huge deal, plenty of kind of PS4 controllers, loads and loads of games, but really top end prices. Battlefront 2 at $49.99, Assassin's Creed Origins at $46, FIFA 18, yeah, $49.99, although I have seen that go for $39.99. This is always going to hold its price, so I don't actually think that we're kind of getting ripped off, so to speak, in supermarkets with a bit of crash, but it does hold its price. Now, usually the kind of end caps, which you see here, got some kind of bargain stuff. Fallout 4, 10 quid, some decent-ish stuff, and then some really random Battlefront boxes. Not quite sure what was going on here, but you can make out some bundle prices there. There was an Xbox One S console for 300 quid, which for me personally I feel is a rip off. Tesco, wake up. What are you doing? That is an absolute rip-off. You know, you spend another £150, you can get yourself an Xbox One X. I mean, really? 300 quid for an S? Great console, looks great, love the white finish, but nonetheless, personally feel it's a bit of a rip-off, and I'm quite disappointed actually. Because again, this is probably, you know, if I'm out and about, this is where I would go as a last minute effort. Now bear this in mind, Shadow of War Xbox One, £30. Take note guys, £30 in this Tesco on the Xbox One. Now this is a completely different Tesco. Shadow of War on the PS4, 42. So £30 on the Xbox, £42 on the PlayStation 4, but we're also going to go to the Xbox version of Shadow of War in a minute, and you'll see what I'm talking about in terms of the kind of price disparities that I previously mentioned, which really annoys me with Tesco's and all supermarkets. I think, again, some of these prices were absolutely crap. There, pause it, £30 in the last Tesco's, £30 compared to £42 in this Tesco's. Why? I mean, is that a mistake or what? I mean, the only good thing this did have compared to the last, to like my local Tesco, is the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch games, which you're going to see. I'm a little bit annoyed that they didn't have this stuff in our local Tesco, because my nephews are really into the 3DS, and for last minute kind of Christmas presents, you know, from running about, it would be great to have a bit more of a local Tesco with this stuff in. Now I will say, I'm going to give a little bit of an advantage here. They had some really nice controllers, really nice range of controllers, and these were the games that I was talking about in the introduction that my auntie found for £14 from the classic range, so not too bad. Not too bad in the slightest. I think the CX you pay more than that second hand, so it's not too bad in the slightest. Now check this case out. I'm going to show you something really cool. It was an NES 3DS case right here. Check that out. Massive kudos to this. I absolutely loved seeing this. I'm actually going to go back and buy it. And that is pretty much it. You got some Switch games here. Not bad prices, 42 quid. This is probably the cheapest stuff out of the entire gaming section, to be absolutely honest with you, in Tesco. But unfortunately, Nintendo stuff, it's not in all Tesco. So let me know what it is like in your local supermarkets. Where do you prefer to shop? Is it your GameStop, your local stores? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, and do not forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will be back on Friday with another video. But for now, have a beautiful day. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.